Just dropped my son off at work and I had to pull over for a minute because I said this before, I'll say it again. When the Lord hits you with something, you want to say something right away. And I just was thinking, I woke up this morning feeling like I don't have enough. It's just never enough. And I'm trying to get my head on God. I'm trying to get my head on prayer. I'm trying to get my head right with God, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, it's amazing how destructive all of these platforms have become and how destructive corporations have become, how they have managed to take over the family and the family environment, and why the world feels the way it does today is because it's cold. It's because we have been turned into one gigantic human race of competitors. We're all competing against each other to get more. We're never satisfied. I want more. I need this. I need that. And it's really, really sad because in the process of all of that, large corporations and these platforms have managed to pit us against each other, even own family members, and nothing is ever enough, and that's because the corporations and the platforms that we go to every day are just continually just flooding us with this information and flooding us and showing us of what everybody else has and what we don't have, and it's such a stressful and difficult environment to be in. And when I was, 70s and the 80s and the world today, and these Gen Xers, these kids coming up, man, it's like, oh my God, I feel really, really sorry. And there's nobody that sits at the dinner table anymore. There's nobody that sits and talks to each other. There's no kindness. There's no caring. There's no love. It's just constant competition. And what's funny is they were able to do all of this, the platforms and corporations, by using us against us, by creating all of these fictitious things like racism and all these different things. They've used that to trick us into believing that we are against each other when we really aren't, when we shouldn't be. We should be there for each other and looking out for each other, and it just really, really, really blows my mind and shakes me to the core to really sit back and reflect how I was feeling this morning and how it's not enough. It's not every time I get up, I got to do more, get more, give me. It is just completely destructive, vicious. Like I saw a woman on the platform the other day. She's caught up in it, man. She's I don't want to say too many things because you get blocked when you say too many things, but she was just so depressed and so saddened and so exhausted and so drained and so disappointed and just so, because of the platforms, just completely. And you see it. You see this one set, and then you see this other one, which creates this competition. Then you want to get on board, and you think you can do this and do that, and then when it doesn't work, you fall flat on your face. And what we should be looking at is what God gave us and who God gave us and where we are and what we have. I get so caught up in this that I want so much more, that I want to do this, and I want to be that, and I want to be this, and I need to stop because I have no peace. I'm driving myself crazy. It's like I'm running in a circle and I'm just not getting anywhere. God doesn't want us to live this way and live like that. He doesn't want us to live that way and live like that in any way. He wants us to honor Him and talk to Him and pray to Him, but He wants us to have peace in our lives. And these platforms and these corporations have taken this great nation and shredded it. There's no way around that. They have shredded it, and they've shredded the family. The enemy of our souls has managed to infiltrate the corporations, infiltrate our government, infiltrate our schoolhouses, and just completely tear apart the family and the home. That's what he's managed to do. And families no longer, come together. Families are now in competition with each other. They're trying to beat each other out. They're trying to do this. They're trying to do that. Trying to get more. I'm trying to get more. Oh, Uncle Bill's got this, and I don't have that, but I have this, and he doesn't have this. And it's just insane. It's just pure insanity. And the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over, expecting different results. At what point or at what time do we come to a stop sign in our lives and say, wait a minute, I need to stop right here and stop fighting with everybody and start focusing on what I have and what God has given me. You got breath in your lungs, and you got a job, and you got a house and roof over your head, and you got a wife, and you got kids, and you got a job to go to. Then you're blessed. You are blessed. Believe it or not, you are blessed. And there's so many people in this world that don't have any of that. They don't have any of that, and they're struggling and they're suffering. So if you have all those things I mentioned, thank God this morning. Hit the brakes and thank God this morning. Get off that merry-go-round. tell God I need peace. I need to settle down. I need joy in my life. I need to start looking at what I have and what you're giving me, and help me to be grateful, and help me to be humble, and help me escape this gigantic social media corporate machine that is just completely torn this nation to shreds and destroyed everything it once was. And I hope and pray that revival comes in this nation. I hope and pray that people will start to like they say, woke people start to wake up and just look at the brevity and the reality of their situation and be thankful and grateful for what they have, because it can be gone in a second. It can all go in a second. Perfect example. Look at the UFC fighter. He had it all. He had everything. Wanted more, and look, he fell from grace. Just like that, he fell from grace. So I guess the message today is be grateful for what you have. Get off the merry-go-round. Get off the crazy train, and just be grateful. Love the people in your home. Start to have family dinners again. Start to talk. Stop competing. Stop trying to want more and get more and fight to have more. And you see these families. They're like these families. They have 2 jobs, and they got a $500,000 home, but their kids are being raised by strangers. What is that? That's just nuts to me. That's nuts to me. Thank God my wife quit her job, and she was with our son for the first 10 years, and it was difficult. Yeah, it was hard. It was really hard financially, but guess what? We did it because family was more important. I love my wife for that. That was awesome. She did that, but that's what we need to do. You get the big fancy car, the big fancy house, but who's raising your kids? That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. It's more, and we forget about what's important. And then before you know it, life comes to an end. It's gonna wind up. It's gonna wind up, and you're gonna be on that bed. I told you this before. You're gonna be on that bed, full of regret, full of remorse, full of sadness, full of sorrow, because your time has run out. And now you've lost all of that time with your family. You've lost all those things you ever wanted to do. It's all gone because all you did was get caught in the corporate social media machine and just want and greed, more. That's what it's all about. It's crazy. It's crazy. Father, forgive me this morning, Lord, to get my mind set on that, and get my heart set on that, and start getting caught on that merry-go-round of insanity. Father, forgive me, and Lord, just help me stand still and stand right where I'm at, Father. And I pray for my brother or sister right now that's looking at me, Lord, if they're caught up in that insane roller coaster, or that insane merry-go-round of wanting more, and just letting the world and these platforms and corporations just continue to bombard them with stuff and bombard their minds and just take away everything that's good and take away everything that's peaceful that you've put in their lives, Father. I pray right now in the name of Jesus that you awaken their hearts and you awaken their minds, Father, and that they just stop. They hit the brakes and get off the merry-go-round and stop and just sit with their family and say, thank you. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your life with me. Let's just have a great day and pray together, man. Let's get back to that. Let's get back to the dinner table. That's what it's about. Get your family back to the dinner table. Put the electronic devices as far away as possible, and try to at least start there, in the house at dinner time. I want everybody at the dinner table at 6:30 p.m. and forget about all the insanity. Put your electronic devices in a box and spend a half hour together and talk to each other. Say grace, pray. That's what I pray for today. I pray for today. Get off the roller coaster. Get off that in the merry-go-round and stop letting the world influence you so much, man. Me, myself too, personally. I'm caught in it. I woke up this morning feeling depressed, feeling defeated, feeling disappointed, feeling sad because I just can't keep up. And it's never enough. It's never enough. I gotta have more. Gimme. Stop. This is not what God or how God designed us to live. Thank you for letting me vent upward, man. God bless you all. You all have an awesome day. Share this message with somebody. Show you care and share. That's what I always say. Show you care and share. And listen, if we want to change the world, we got to change ourselves, right? If we want to change our world, we got to change ourselves. It starts here in the heart. It starts with God. It starts faith in God and praying to God. In Jesus' name, you all have an amazing day. God bless.